I don't know about you guys, but the wrestling community this week has been going crazy. It has been going crazy. Now, I know saying the IWC is crazy is pretty normal. They wake up like that. But this week, they are taking it to the next level. They are trying to be the MVP of craziness. They have been Super Saiyan Ultra Instinct crazy this week. And it's been wild. Like, ever since the passing of Hulk Hogan, it has had a lot of people moving crazy. People having controversial takes that don't make sense. You got people throwing ribs on the grill, having a full Thanksgiving dinner, celebrating that he passed away. Got grandma in the kitchen in the mixing bowl making chocolate chip cookies to celebrate. And then you got people on the other end, defending the things that he said in the past and arguing with the people having a barbecue. It's been a lot, bro. It's been a lot. But now, the cherry on top of the cake, or on top of the ice cream, or whatever y'all eat, has been this situation here. And it is the fact that fans have been sending Chealsea Green death threats because she had an interview on CBS expressing how she felt about the passing of Hulk Hogan. And I'm assuming they didn't like what she said. Now, I didn't watch the video yet. We'll watch it in a few seconds, but I'll say this. And before we read her tweet, I'll say this. I'm not here to tell you that you have to like Hulk Hogan. I'm not here to tell you that you have to dislike Hulk Hogan. I'm not even trying to say that you have to agree or disagree with anything Chealsea Green says. I would never defend people I do not know. But it's never to a point where you have to send someone death threats. The only place this can happen on is on Twitter, right? And people can get away with it, which is why I haven't been on there for 2 years. Happy anniversary to me. But this is why. And Chealsea Green, if you ever follow her on Twitter, at least from what I remember, a lot of the stuff that she posts is either positive or funny or comedic. So if it's gotten to the point where they're going after her, something's wrong with people. But you know what? If you're new to this channel, guys, I just want to say this. This channel is usually lighthearted. It's usually comedic. We usually have a lot of fun. So I'm sorry if today you caught me on a day where it's not that case. But honestly, if you subscribe to the channel, I promise you my next video is going to be a lot more lighthearted and a lot more comedic. But anyway, let's go ahead and read this tweet from Chealsea Green, and then we'll check out the video to see why these people felt in their chest that they were, predestined to send her these death threats. People are crazy, bro. So it says here in her tweet, I've tried to keep my page positive and comedic, but today a lot has changed, and it hit harder than I expected. The name calling, the death threats, the faceless accounts. Social media was supposed to be a fun place, and it hasn't been for a while. Ain't that the truth? R2, tell her what she just said.
The truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Nothing but the truth, man. That is all truth right there. And that's the reason why I have not been on Twitter. That's the reason why. But anyway, it continues to say, it's been overwhelming and I need to step away for a little bit. Love, my patriots, XO President Chills. And if you didn't know, she's the leader of the Secret Harvest. That's the reason why she calls herself President Chills. So let's try to see what
I can't imagine what his family is feeling right now, but it's amazing to see the community, and not just the wrestling community, but the community come together and honor.
Wanting to dip my toe into that.
All I can say is that the positivity and the encouragement that he provided to me.
Okay, so I don't think we need to watch the entire video. I feel like all she's doing is pretty much praising him for his career. I mean, that's what it seems like is happening here over and over. It don't seem like it's let's see what she says at the end.
That star power, but at the end of the day, there's one and only one Hulkster.
Okay, yeah, so it could be the fact that she's praising him, and because people want her to focus on the things that he said in the past, which again, I don't agree with. Like what he said, I personally don't like it. But I guess people want her to really focus on that and the things that he did in the past. And again, like I said in my other video, some people can't get over that. And that is perfectly fine. I will never tell somebody, hey, you got to get over that. It is what it is. You got to grow up. No. People can feel the way that they want to feel. I don't have a problem with people feeling the way that they feel. The action part is the problem, right? When you get to a point where you start sending people death threats and stuff like that, that's when it's getting too far. And that shows that people's inability and lack of maturity in order to handle the fact that other people have a different opinion than their own. They're like, no one can exist and have an opinion that isn't mine. So I have to take them out one way or another, whether it be their career. Some people unfortunately take it to the point where they put them in the grave. So many different things. But it's like, we can't celebrate the beauty of humans being different without understanding that everybody isn't going to have the same point of view. That's just how life works. That's just how life works. And again, you know, it's sad that people have to send death threats to her. They don't have to do that. They could just say, hey, I don't agree with her. The interview is terrible, blah, blah, blah. All that is a different thing. But to send people death threats is really crazy. And given what we saw, what happened with Roxanne Perez and with Liv Morgan, not saying that that is going to happen to her, and with Matt Cardona there, I'm sure that's not going to happen to her, but hopefully it doesn't. But that just goes to show us how crazy and how far people will take it based upon their emotions towards a wrestler. But at the end of the day, guys, it's not worse than a death threat. I just want to repeat and reiterate that I'm not saying that people have to defend Hulk Hogan, people have to like Hulk Hogan, people have to like what Chelsea Green said or agree what she said in the interview, but none of this warrants death threats. It really doesn't, bro. It's not that serious. And you know, I'm hoping this is not grown adults sending her this stuff, because you got to get some help. You really need to get some help. Not saying it's okay for kids to do it, but their level of maturity, it will make more sense that they did something like this. But if you're a grown man, if you're a grown woman sitting behind a keyboard, man, go get some help. Go get some help. But anyway, I had to come on here to say this, man. Chelsea Green is a great person. From what I understand, she's really nice. And you got to protect people like that, man. People who are celebrities or wrestlers or whatever, people who are genuinely good people. Because if you're upset about the existence of someone like Hulk Hogan or Terry Bollea and the stuff that he did to people, why not protect the people who are actually doing good for other people? And Chelsea Green is one of those individuals who would do that, from what I understand, what I heard from other people. But anyway, I would say let me know how you feel in the comment section. If you want to, you can. If you don't want to, that's perfectly fine. Again, if you're new to the channel, the next content will be a lot more positive, a lot more entertaining and everything like that, hopefully. But anyway, thank you guys for sharing your time with me. I appreciate it. You could be anywhere else. Salute, peace. Have a great day.